Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Carlos, CEO of G.A.R Capital. Welcome to a quick Instagram live. What a roller coaster, huh? Pretty cool, pretty cool. So let's kind of talk about this market, answer some questions here in a bit. So I'm just gonna kind of give you guys the rundown as my hair's all messed up with no gel. Anyways, let's rock and roll. Okay, so Dow Jones closed down 1338, Nasdaq down 344, and S&P down 131. We just had the ECB come in with a bazooka, which is their monetary policy. Looks like they're going to go like the same path as the Bank of Japan, meaning they're going to go ahead and buy stocks. I think that's the first time that the European Central Bank, which means ECB, is going to do that. So futures are loving it. Futures right now up 412 points, Nasdaq up 150, S&P up 42. This is a short cover, guys. Again, we've been saying it doesn't mean anything fundamentally has changed. We don't have a vaccine for the coronavirus yet, but of course, this is something where the bears just come in and the shorts, they just say, you know what, I'm gonna throw in my position here. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna sell, and then sell the rip, and then the bulls buy the dip, I guess, in a sense. So that's how we are right now. We went ahead and got into SPY at the end of the day. A SPY lotto play with our members. We were 8 for 8. So it wasn't an official signal. We told them, if you want to get in, go ahead. We got in. It wasn't part of the 10K portfolio. And we ended the day 63% on SPY. I didn't close it yet. I still have it. So it should be nice at the open. I do have some E-mini futures going right now. E-mini futures are running on my personal account right now. I actually got in a little too early and I closed out, and then I'm now right here about $176 profit. I made about $1,100 trading on futures. Yes, I think it was yesterday basically, or today, because the day rolled over at 5 p.m. So we're getting a push here now, 246.29. We did nibble on some stocks today. I went ahead and told our investment club team members that. We bought some stocks today. We bought 6 positions in stocks. Added some positions on 2 stocks that I already owned, and I started new positions on 4. I still have a list. I went ahead and sent the list out of what I'm watching to you guys on Instagram. Some of those we've already bought. Some of them we already own. Some of them we're sticking with. And I think I said 2,300 was the level I was looking for, which was that 2018 low. We actually broke below that, right around 2262. That's when I started adding. I started buying when we retested the 2,300 level, and I went ahead and started just buying blocks of shares. My amount that I bought in was about $1,200 each position. Nothing insane. Again, just little nibbles as we go. You're not trying to go all in on one position. You want to see if you can layer in. A couple levels I'm looking at. I went ahead and sent it out to the Instagram too. The 100-day moving average on E-mini futures is right around 24.75. We were hugging the 50-day moving average a little while ago. We should get some Asian buying here around 8 p.m. Nikkei with this ECB move. Stocks are all green right now after this bloodbath. Again, we still have a lot to make up, but again, it looks really good. We had limit down yesterday. We broke above that limit down level on E-mini futures. So 24.75 is a level I'm looking at for E-mini futures. Break that, then the next level above is 25.66 on the Fibonacci level, which would be 38.3. I think if we break 25.66, that's a really good level to break. Then we're starting to talk about breakouts. Then we can start talking about the 200-day moving average, which would be the next level up on E-mini futures on S&P, which would be about 26.36. So let's go ahead and actually that I'm looking at, and you can see why I'm telling you what I'm telling you. So right now I do have E-mini futures contract running. I'm green on it. I actually bought in at 24.11, so I'm up about 40 handles on it. And you could see this little break here. 24.75.85 is your 100-day moving average. We should be able to break that tonight. I went ahead and broke down the playbook on that. If we break that, my next level up is 25.66, and you can see we broke out of that range. The other thing here is that we broke down below that level. We shot back up on that short squeeze. We're now at 25.66. Your next level you want to play is 25.66 on stocks. If we break that level, I'm going to go ahead and start buying some more stocks. Actually, I'm going to go shopping some more stocks tomorrow. I'm looking at a couple of banks. I'm looking at some other names that I've been wanting to get to. I will let our investment team, our investment club members, all the information on that. If you are interested in our investment club, garcapitalfx.com/pricing, we give out our live portfolio and exactly what we're buying. So that's what we're looking at. So 2560 after this level of 2475, 2500, and then 2566 would be the next level up. But again, that right there, 2566 level is a crucial level for me to break. If we break that level, then I'm going to go ahead and get a little more aggressive on my buying. May not go, again, not all in, but again, get a little more aggressive, start buying some more momentum names, not be as cautious. I'll start looking at some momentum names across the board that I'm interested in. 2636 will be the level after. Again, guys, this is way ahead of the game. We don't know tomorrow. I still expect Friday to be a little bit of a slide with a quad witching day, maybe some risk off the table selling the rips, like I've been saying. But again, these are some levels I'm looking at as I'm starting doing some shopping on some names that I've been really interested in. So again, this is just shopping on stocks. Again, bought about 6 different stocks today, 2 added to my positions, 4 new positions I started, and this is where we are. When it comes to options, we went about 8 for 8, not including that SPY lotto. We went ahead and traded a lot. We went very conservative. I mean, we did it the correct way. I'm very proud of the team that we went ahead and focused on playing it correctly. We didn't get 40% across the board, but again, no one's going to complain. UAL, we could have squeezed a lot more. DAL, we could have easily got 500%, but we took it at 45. We played it smart. We had the 30 puts on DAL with the 25 puts on UAL. We played IWM twice, played some AMD, we played some Moderna, and we played some SPY. So pretty solid across the board. I'm very proud of the team sticking with that. And yeah, so I don't see us trading anymore for the week. The 10K challenge, we hit what we needed to hit. It didn't hit the exact weekly target, but I'm pretty happy with a 10.7% gain in 7 days. That's pretty solid, and I want to stick to those gains as we move forward. Let's go ahead and move over. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of a push here now in E-mini futures, guys. Looks very interesting. The 100-day moving average is looking great. I am now up about $233 on the day on that position, and I'm holding it right there. So looking at here, we're getting a nice push. I don't know what the limit up level is on E-mini futures, so I'd have to research that. But I think as we get closer to 3.7%, I'm going to keep my eye on it. We're only up 2.42%. I think once we get to the 3.5% level, I'll start closing my position as we may get a limit up. So that's where we are. Microsoft's pushing, SPY is pushing, Apple's pushing. When it comes to investment, guys, again, I'm sticking to the names that have good cash flow, great balance sheets. They're going to be around for after. Well, they can handle anything in a sense. Again, I talked about some names on the actual sheet that I sent out, which is the little shopping list, like a Cisco, a Facebook, Walmart, Colgate-Palmolive, Pfizer, Qualcomm. They all have cash in their balance sheet. They don't have a lot of debt. Some of them pay. Most of them pay dividends. Some don't. So it's no big deal. That's what we're watching right now. So futures are pushing right now. Just wanted to kind of give that update as we go. So my eye is definitely on that 100-day moving average, which is right around 24.75. I'm going to place an alert at that level. Let's go ahead and do that while I'm talking to you guys. So we're about 20 handles from that level now. Okay, let's go ahead and answer some questions. Dan says, spreads or contracts on futures? It's just contracts. GLD again should boost. We are up about 0.66%. on the futures contracts. I'm not buying any gold right now. Thoughts on Uber puts? I'm not gonna buy any puts on Uber. The spreads tend to be a little wider than what I like, so I'm gonna skip it. How man, can you explain how the theta and delta work? We don't use Greeks, so how will the NYSE affect this? Again, you're just closing down the trading on the floor. 20% of that trading is from the floor. Most of it is electronic, so it's kind of pointless. It doesn't really make a difference. Buy Disney today? No, I didn't buy Disney. No, I didn't buy Tesla. How did I set limits? Again, you have to use TOS. What are your thoughts on Tesla? I own Tesla long term. I'm red on it, but again, I'm holding it. Uber, I own Uber long term too. Where did you learn futures trading? By reading. What is the difference between exponential and simple moving average? I use a simple moving average again, guys. This is the average based on the 100-day or the 200 days, current prices divided by 200 days, and then you get your average price. HD stock, I own a long term. Are you going to put or call for SPY tomorrow? I own SPY calls right now. I just own one. Waiter, I don't know what Waiter is. Should we start buying? I went ahead and actually started nibbling on some stocks that I've wanted. I actually bought today. So again, it's really up to you guys. I don't know your risk tolerance or risk management. That's really up to you guys. Again, I told you guys that 2,300 is a level that I've been wanting to buy. We tapped it, and then we went ahead and did it. Is Indian going to take a hit? And he did take a hit. Let's see. Is ECB stimulus going to boost the market? It's already doing it. How do I feel about PBF? I don't know what that is. What indicators you use, but besides SMA, it's the Fibonacci retracement levels. Do you think 1800 S&P? Yes, that's my next level down. If we get there, that'd be the full 57% drawdown from peak to trough that we had the same amount in the financial crisis. So again, that's a big level. That's a number that I'm looking for if we get that. What do you see as a bottom? For me, I hate to call it bottom, but I think 1800 would be a really big number. But 2300 to me was a buy signal, and I went ahead and bought some. And again, these are long-term positions, guys. These are stocks I'm going to own forever. What percent should I use to buy now? Again, that is up to you. That is your call. I do not know your personal finance, so I can't give you that number. Thoughts on leverage short ETFs? I don't use them. What level are you nibbling again? Again, the next level I'm going to be nibbling on would be around 2,500 on the S&P. And I'm going to buy some stocks tomorrow. Start nibbling a little more. How much money do you suggest before buying stocks? Again, that's up to you. You could start with little as literally $10. That's up to you guys. Do you think coronavirus is a scapegoat to increase consumer spending? No. If you had to choose bottoms for Dow Jones, what would it be? I don't base my trading on the Dow because it's not equally weighted. Boeing alone is the heaviest weight on that. So look, imagine that's brought it down. So I'm not basing it on it. Thoughts on AMD calls? I'm not trading AMD tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. You'd have to play for next week, so I would skip it. When do you think stocks will hit bottom? I just answered that. I would say about 1,800 sounds about a level. 2,300 seems about a right number too. What's your expectation of the market? Guys, things are going to pass. We are going to bounce. Again, recession is coming, but again, it's really all based on the fact that the government is throwing money at this thing. All central banks are kind of working together to make some kind of stimulus happen. So again, are we going to get a coronavirus vaccine tomorrow? No, I don't think so. But again, I think the governments are doing the right thing. They're all coming together. I don't know where they're getting this money from, but they're all coming together. That's kind of a good sign. And, you're going to get some fund managers and a lot of demand for stocks at these levels. They're going to want to buy. They're buying in blood for the basic stuff. Can you teach us this stuff, please? Yeah, go ahead, G.A.R Capital Buying BA, I'm not buying BA. Do you think we could break below 2,300? Absolutely. We could definitely break below. Any more drop on Apple? Yeah, we could get that drop, guys. Support is around 235.51. Thoughts on BA? I'm not buying BA. They are in trouble. Stay away. Typically, how far do you go on puts? Same week. Are we looking at a liquidity crisis? I don't think we have a liquidity crisis because the Fed says they're going to give unlimited liquidity. So again, bailouts are coming. Which bank stocks are you thinking? I'm watching JPM and BAC. Look at Clark Kent. Clark Kent in the market. That's funny. What do you think about SPY up tomorrow? I think SPY goes green tomorrow. What do you think the market? Do you see the market going down? It's been going down. What do you think about space right now? I own space. I own long term. What do you think about BA? If I get another question about BA, no. How do you think about gold to perform the rest of the year? I think gold will be doing a little better because now, again, we need this liquidation to stop, and I think gold goes up. Do you own Boeing? I do not. What do you think about Chipotle? I think the sticker price is just too expensive. Appreciate the help for all the news, tough times. Hey, you're welcome. What volume interest do you own? Do you look for options? Volume at least 1,000. Open interest, I don't care for. Microsoft Outlook, I'm bullish. I own it. Are you in GILD calls? I actually bought some Microsoft today. No, I don't own GILD calls. CPA, I don't know what CPA is. You're awesome. Thanks for keeping. You're welcome. Should we invest in pharmas? I actually did some pharma today. I actually bought one stock's pharma. Nvidia puts for tomorrow on the rise from tonight. We could. What's your target for Apple and Microsoft? Ooh, I think the short term on Microsoft, my target will be 160. I did buy some. Thoughts on space? I own it. Where are they getting this money from? That's what I've been saying. From the sky. Carlos, Minnesota loves you. Well, I love Minnesota too. Any more drop on Uber? Definitely could happen. Which stock do you like the most right now? I bought 6 different stocks. So the first one I bought was Microsoft. Any small cap stock picks for long-term growth? I'm not buying any small caps. Any thoughts on shorting oil? No, I'm not shorting oil. I'm staying away from cruises. CCL, forget it. They may even go bankrupt and they may even go away. The market is overbought and artificially propped up. Basically, thoughts on Tesla? I own it long-term. I don't like Wells Fargo. I'm staying away. I don't know what Splunk is. I don't own any Moderna. All I did was trade options. Travel stocks? No, we're gonna wait on that. BA? Stop. Zoom? I don't own it. Thoughts on silver? I'd rather be on gold. Yes, I'm going to save it, I promise. Microsoft 135. Microsoft is at 145 right now. How much have you put in Microsoft? I have a good amount. How many shares do I have? Microsoft, I own about 35 shares. Again, not world ending, so it's pretty decent size. Pretty decent size. Which pharma did you buy today? Join our investment group and I'll tell you, I can't give you information for free that they paid for, guys. Hope you understand. Thoughts on DAL, UAL moving forward, puts for the remainder of the week on these. It's a little bit of a risk. I'd rather wait for next weekend. They print money. New residential stock, real estate, I'd stay away. Apple Target, the 200-day moving average is right on 272.42. Carlos, is it good to use options in high volatility because they're more expensive? It's a good way to hedge your portfolio, that's for sure. Thoughts on gold? Again, I thought long-term gold's going to be fine. Do you think GM or Ford is going to go down further? I do believe so. Investing in tech, how long is it going to be bullish? This is not bullish right now, but again, we're, 20-30% from the highs. But again, think of the names that brought us to the highs. Microsoft and Apple, Amazon, Google. I'm sticking with those names. Blue Apron, I'm staying away. Less pharma to buy. There's tons. I like Pfizer the most. Just graduated college. Do you think it's better to wait for lower bottoms to buy? That's really up to you. Depends on your risk management, risk tolerance, and your investment goals. What's a good percentage loss to get out of a trade? 40%. You bypassed my question. I do want to join your paid service, but I cannot trade options in the UK. Is your service suitable for me? No, if you can't trade options, there's no point of joining your options service. I'm sorry. Virgin Galactic, I own it. Slack, I don't own it. Thoughts on airline stocks? Stay away. You laughed when I said Dow 12K. Okay. Carnival, cruise lines, no, stay away. Texas on Roadhouse, stay away from restaurants, guys. Amazon advice, I love it long term. S&P 500 goodbye, that is up to you. I did not buy any more S&P. How do you manage other people's money? No, I do not. Bottom on Dow is 15K. How do I join your group? G.A.R Capital, fx.com/pricing. Beyond Meat advice, I've seen people skip Beyond Meat in the actual grocery store. That should tell you a lot about what people think about Beyond Meat, especially in this market. Can you say what stocks you nibbles for today long term? No, I can't because we have members who have paid for that information. What would be a good time to buy some call options at JPM? That's a tough one to say. You have to look at volume. Are you a scalp trader? Do you trade the 1 hour chart? 1 hour chart, no. Sometimes we do scalp. It just depends. O stock, realty income, stay away. After live, hop on Warzone. We'll see. You should charge just to follow your Instagram. No, thanks. We want to help people as much as we can for free. Are you not into cannabis? I don't smoke it. The only one I do like is CGC, but I wait for a little bit of more of a pullback. Thoughts on airplane companies stock hold? No. Square, I like Square long term. The problem is with retailers. If you have people that are not selling stuff, I'd be careful. I'd rather be in shop. Bear markets are just a long bull trap. Okay, good time to buy Bitcoin. It's always a good time for me to buy Bitcoin. I buy some every week. Harley Davidson just stopped their production, just heads up. Skyworks Solutions, I have not looked into it. Looks interesting. Big Three shut down for 2 weeks. Economy will definitely take a hit. Any ideas on impact? Yeah, I mean, it's an impact, of course. Every industry is taking an impact, guys. How many portfolios do I have? I have 3. Reg A offerings, hot or not, I'm not sure. Any stock in guns and ammo you might know? I don't know, sorry. Thoughts on VZ? I actually own it. What's your profit target on options? 40%. Thoughts on Facebook? I own it long term. How do you feel about tomorrow, green or red? Green? I feel like I'm playing roulette here. Put season over since there's stimulus checks? No, put season is not over. AT&T or Microsoft? I love both. TVX, I don't trade it. Do you buy more at the end of the day or beginning? I go for the price that I want and then I fill it. Would love to join your class, but I do equity. Will your guys' course help in equity? Not sure what that means by equity. By far the most interesting live on IG. You're welcome. Costco entry price. It's really up to you. Again, I haven't bought any Costco yet. I'm looking at it. How rich are you? Rich in a lot of ways, my man. Rich in blessings. BX, I don't own BX. XRP, I do not own XRP. Like Verizon stock, yes I do. I own it. Top tips for someone who wants to be a master trader despite not knowing anything. The best thing is to have a plan and be patient and take your time. You will learn it as much time as you put in. Thoughts on doubling down? When I hear doubling down, forget it. Canadian banks, no. Tesla to 300. Again, if they stop selling cars, guys, they're not going to make money. Should we short the stocks of what we see going down in the market opening? Again, I don't short stocks. Let me make that clear. All we do is buy put options. Pass on Carnival? Yes, stay away from Carnival. Benefits of having more than one portfolio? Again, it's just money I move from different accounts. So again, I used to have Scottrade. So I moved that. I used to have Scottrade in Vanguard before, and I moved my money from Vanguard to another TD account, and I had my TD account with my stock holdings, and then I opened another TD account just for the 10K challenge. You're the man, bro. First time seeing you, and now I'm a regular. Hey, you're welcome. Best IRA accounts? There's tons. TD Ameritrade's great. S&P and Tesla, UWT oil. I'm not sure what that is. DWT, I don't know. Tesla, I like Tesla long term. I want to learn about day trading. How can you help? Go ahead and DM us. We'll help you. MGM casinos. Stay away from casinos, guys. Do you panic shop? No, I don't panic shop. Nike, McDonald's stock, I own them. SpyG, I own it. Apple and PLD. I don't know what PLD is. I own Apple. Snap intraday down tomorrow. S&P. No, I think we went green for the day in S&P. Is Caesar stock too risky? Way too risky. What indicators I use Fibonacci's and moving averages. Do you believe in Bitcoin? Bitcoin is not a religion. Yes, I own it. Thoughts on communication companies? Yes, T and Verizon. When is Bitcoin 100K? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. Books on options. There's tons. We have it under highlights. Exxon, stay away from energy. Thoughts on Starbucks? I own it. When do you think the S&P will stop going down? I don't know. But again, 2,300 was a level of support I was looking for. The next level down is 1,800. RCL, stay away from cruises. Viacom, I would stay away. Zoom, I don't invest in it. Peloton thoughts. I don't like Peloton personally. Why do you think BTC is worth in regularly? Because I want to own it. I want to own it for the long term. I think the technology is there. Quick story about your best worst call. Oh man, next question. There's a lot to go through. What is the minimum you need to day trade on TD Ameritrade? Really, there is no minimum, but we recommend for options 5,000. Transpiration, I've been following you for about a month and appreciate your posts. We'll join your group soon. Hey, awesome, thanks. Can you lose more than you invest with put options? No, you can't. Whatever you put in your premium is the max you can lose. Your risk is already defined. Who did you learn from? I learned from myself, from reading. Gold, I own it long term. Nvidia, Alibaba, Qualcomm, I like all three. Visa, I like it. Short LVS. When you say short, I hope you mean put options. Put option on Yeti. The spreads may be a little wacky, and maybe the volume too. Best time frame for intraday trading. It really depends on you guys. I use the 1 hour and the daily. Short-term Starbucks, I own it long term. You're a legend. No, you're a legend. Disney, a good stock. Also, thank you for all you do. Yes, I own Disney, and thank you. Thoughts on CFD, I don't use. SPY, good price to buy. That's up to you guys. I can't tell you what's a good price. It's really up to you. Good time to put money into Apple right now. I already did. Good time for Yeti puts. I don't trade Yeti puts. We're the best industry to look at right now. I like tech. Tech is a good way to do it. I like medical, like Medicare, like UNH will be a good one. I like tech, and some retails like Walmart is a good one. Costco is a good one. Target's a good one. Bank stocks, I like bank stocks too. Again, pretty cheap. 40 million share buyback, good for Starbucks. Absolutely, shows that they are investing in their own company. I mean, they're not gonna ask for a bailout, thankfully. Any stocks to look at the gaming industry? I'm staying away. UVixi will still go up. I don't trade UVixi. Netflix, I don't own it, but I like it. It's the best time to start trading investing. That's up to you, man. That's really up to you. You're the best. Thanks for helping novice investor. You're very welcome. What industry should we look at coming out of this? Coming out of this, again, guys, whatever's been beaten down in a sense that you know is going to last in a recession. Banks are going to last in a recession. Consumer staples are going to last in a recession. Utilities are going to last in a recession. Has the recent economy situation helped you make more profit per usual? Absolutely. We definitely made more profit now because we know exactly what we're looking for. We have a plan. We went perfect 8 for 8 this week. What is the current news and issues with crude oil? Too much supply and a price war with actually crude is up 15%, which is a good sign for the market. Saudi and Russia problems, tensions with supply. They're trying to cut off the frackers in the United States. Do you ever sell options? No, we don't write them. We don't write options. Top 5 stocks we would add in a Roth IRA. That's really up to you guys. We made a list. Take a look at it. Why Fibonacci and MA ever experienced with other technicals? That's just what I like. Carlos, thanks for the watch list, You're welcome. How much lower do you think the S&P and Dow go? Forget the Dow. S&P, the next level, again, support is 2,300 for me, and the next level down is 1,800. Boeing thoughts, stay away. Do you have YouTube channel, Educated New Investors? Yeah, we have our YouTube channel. We've helped a lot of people. How about ATVI, gaming stocks long term? I don't own ATVI. I'm not against it. Are you still holding Ripple? I'm not. Gush, I don't know what Gush is. Consob, Italian SEC has banned short stock for 3 months. I'm not really sure about that situation. Airline stocks buy right now? No, they're not. Books you recommend on options? We have it under our highlights. Thoughts on REITs? Depends on the REIT. As long as it's not commercial real estate, I'm okay with it. What kind of news do we need in order to start a bull run? Definitely some help for the individuals, some kind of stimulus checks to go out to people to start shopping again, and we need to get a vaccine. I'm holding puts in S&P, Aspire in 320, holding, sell, or next drop. Again, that's up to you. I have some S&P calls, so you may be read tomorrow. IBM, I'm not buying. Oil, stay away. Energy, no. Utilities, I like, and healthcare, I like. KO or PepsiCo? I like PepsiCo. KO is good too. Average option contracts traded in a day. It just really depends. Why do you say forget the Dow? Because the Dow is not equally weighted. Boeing is a big part of that. So again, it's screwing the numbers on Dow. Still posting podcasts. Well, again, we do a daily video on YouTube and more IG Live, so I haven't done a podcast lately. I'm running out of content to talk about. JP Morgan puts tomorrow. No. Viacom's, no. Pam, you're welcome. Why did Bill Gates step down as CEO? You should ask him. Morning notes are awesome, bro. Thank you. Do you like living in Miami? It's okay. I'm about to move out. Market outlook for the next few weeks. Guys, I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. All I know is that I'm going to react, not predict. Would you do a video tutorials on your YouTube channel, how to read indicators, reading charts? We talk about that. It's an options video number 2 on G.A.R Capital Training.com. The video is already made. Would you suggest to buy cruise airlines? Forget it. Don't invest in those companies. What about you? How are you doing? I'm doing fine, thank you. Thoughts on Honda? I don't own any position. Where were you in 19, same as me? I was making minimum wage. TQQ. TQQ is a triple leverage QQQ. I do own that, but I have a small position. Do I own REITs? I do not. The only one I own is Fundrise, which is not a publicly traded one. TVIX has gone from 40 to 766 path moment. What do you think about it? I'm not touching it. Please save the video like last time. I will. Any books that are worth recommended? There's tons of great books, guys, but under highlights. Do you think the rally will hold when the bell rings? Yes, I do. Why is the market so volatile, please? Liquidity issues. You have people coming up and down, selling, trying to getting out of positions, guys. Short sellers are coming in. AMD's fine. Any college accounts you recommend? What kind of college accounts? When vaccine came, health companies can benefit lots by at 3,000. I mean, maybe. I have 500 shares of Macy's, 50% down. Get rid of Macy's ASAP. BAC a buy? BAC is fine. How old am I? I'm 34. BA, I am not going to answer any more BA questions. What are semiconductor future? I like it long term. Thoughts on Clorox stock? Again, consumer staple, they're going to be fine. And are SPY QQQ good into if I don't have a specific research into stocks? Yes, absolutely. IBM, I'd rather be in other names like Salesforce.com, Amazon, and Microsoft than IBM. Thoughts on Gold Nug for tomorrow? I don't trade that. Best trading platform, TD Ameritrade. What's your over-under and how US remains on Corona lockdown? I'm not a betting man like that, over-under, so I'm not betting on that. When do you think the market will hit a bottom? I don't know if it's kind of hard to decipher. 2,300 was my support level, and we popped above it. When do you think the stock market will stabilize? No idea. Which tech stocks are best for growth? Microsoft, Apple, Facebook, Amazon, Google. Can you do a 1K to 10K? No, we're going to do the 10K challenge. That's what we're doing. I love you too. Favorite MD team, the Knicks, and they suck. I don't know about ABBEV. I don't know any research on it. All right, guys, we're going to go and end it there, guys. It's been about a good half hour. I'm going to leave it there. I'm already to the point of exhaustion. I've been up since 2:30 in the morning. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Enjoy your, I don't even know what date it is, Wednesday, and we'll keep an eye on any kind of new news that comes up on the markets. We'll leave it there, guys. Have a great rest of your evening. I think I just said that. Happy Wednesday. GARCapitalFX.com is the website. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'll go ahead and post this, GARCapitalFX.com. Keep it locked. Have a great one, guys. Thank you so much.